Yes, welcome to Israel TV. Today we are going to take a look at this system. It's called Likert scale random number generator. So what is it and what is it for? So first of all, it is for generating back from your results. Generating back what? Likert scale numbers, okay? So assume we have our data table like this, but we don't have an actual Likert scale data that will represent this table. So we have just like, maybe we know there were 8 males and 50 females. So how can we generate this in a Likert scale? So from the research to a Likert scale. Now that's when it comes the Likert scale random number generator. So first of all, in order to use it, we will use it to create Likert scale datas, and those Likert scale datas will be generated again. It's descriptive with SPSS, and you can see. So let's take a look. Let's have an example. Our example is this research here. We want to create a Likert scale datas. That's as you know, a Likert scale data, they look like. Let me show you there. It will open like this. Okay, these are the Likert scale datas. So these Likert scale datas are produced first when we want to use the Likert scale random number generator. Okay, we first know the total of the frequency. Okay, 80 plus 50 is 130. So you put here 130. Okay, and then when you see male will be represented by 1 and female will be represented by 2. So what we say, the Likert minimum value is 1, okay, here, and Likert scale maximum value is 2. So it can go up to 6. The Likert scale maximum value is 1 to 7. It's depend on your sub-values, okay? And sub-values are these categories. It depends on your categories, okay? So my categories here are 2, okay? 1, 2, which are male, female. So so we can say from 1 to. So let's put now. It's from 1 to 2, okay? So let's say next. So next it will ask number of ones in the research, in your research. What are your numbers of ones? You can say are 8, which are male, 80 males, okay? And then maximum number of twos, the system will ask you maximum number of twos we have which are females is 50, okay? It's 50. So ones represent male, 2 represent female. So 80 and 50, 130. Let's generate an Excel file. So the file has already generated, and we get the link to download the Excel file that has a Likert scale data. Now we'll use that Likert scale data to find its descriptive on SPSS. So let's see the Likert scale. This is generated by the system Likert scale datas. So the system generated Excel. It's so amazing. It's generated Excel to simplify the way they arranged. So and the way to copy the data and input it for other systems descriptive like SPSS system descriptives. So let's take this data. And let's go and test the data. So this is what I was talking about, that the system will generate 1 and 2 randomly in such a way that you can see like someone inputted the numbers, is not like generated like 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 and someone is started to get worried that this data are generated. So the data are generated in the system as if randomly, as if someone inputted the data. So let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take the data and input in SPSS for descriptives to see if the data will bring back what we see in the research. Okay, no. So let's open SPSS. So we have the part of gender which is this one. So we paste the data here that we take it from the system. We paste the random generated Likert scale data that we generate from the system. So you can paste it directly if you get it from Excel, and the system will regenerate you from Excel so that you can paste it easily and randomly fast. So here it is. We have how many data? We have 130. So let's find its descriptive, if it will match the descriptive of what we are seeing here. That is 80 and 50. Let's find. So analyze descriptive statistic, descriptive statistical frequencies. Let's say gender. Let's say okay. And there we have it. We have it 80 and 50 descriptive, as if we have we have six maximum values of categories in the in age. So we say we started by 1 up to 6. Okay, now we say next. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, we say next. It's question us about the number of ones. Okay, we just create we just literally creating Likert scale data from the research. Okay, what an amazing thing. So let's say the number of ones are 10, which are the numbers of 18. So make sure you get the total right. Okay, you get the total to input here right, in order for the system to work. Of course, without that the system will not working. It will stop you. So 40. So we have 40, we have 30, we have 25. Let me input it first. Okay, so as you can see, the categories now are 1 2 3. We now input the numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now 10, that is 10, 40, 30, 25, 15, and 10. Okay, now we generate an Excel file. So the sum count must be equal to the sample size. Why? Because the sample size and the sum count doesn't go are not equal. That's why the system will stop you. But the count and the total, if it is equal, the system will move on. So let's say okay, and say. So let's download the Excel file with the Likert scale data of our categories. That is age category. Okay, is age brackets. So let's go Control J. Let's do. So our datas are here, already downloaded in our computers. Okay, so as you can see, okay don't panic. As you can see, we have all the data we needed. We have enough number of 2s, 4s, 3, 4s, and wherever 5 and 6. So the maximum number here is 6. So the maximum number here is 6, and we have Likert scale data actually randomly generated, as if someone inputted it. So no one will know that is not the input, is not the computer generated. So we have those numbers. We take those numbers. Now we are going to enter these numbers in a SPSS. So as you can see in SPSS here, now we have age, and I will put some labels here. What will be the label? Age. Okay, so one will be 18 to 24. Okay, let's see. Let me show you. 18 to 25. Okay, so because I'm slow, I will enter these values here in the SPSS and input its Likert scale data, and you can see the values return the same thing here. So let's say okay. So we have already inputted all the values of our age group. Okay, we've already inputted it. Now we say okay. Now we see the categories are as we can see here: 18 to 25, 26 to 35, that and that, and this is the table that we are going to generate with our Likert scale data. Okay, so let's go to our age group. Let's put the data that we have copied from there, and now let's test the data. Now we keep creating the actual data from this. Okay, as you see. Let's see. So let's do the descriptive to see if the descriptive will show us the same exact one. So descriptive, let's go analyze descriptives. Okay, now we are dealing with age, not gender and age. We are dealing with just age. Let's say okay. Yes, let's do it. Now you can see the exactly chart from our table here in SPSS. Okay, you can see the exactly frequencies. So what do I mean? It's like 18 to 25 10, 26 to 35 40, 36 to 40 30, 56 to 50, 46 to 50 15, 50 years and above 10. So as you can see, the percentage are perfectly clear also. 7.7, 30.8, okay, 23.1, 29, 19, 11.5, 7.7. So this is the easiest way to create Likert scale data without inputted the data. Okay, so you just created from this system here. The system is called Likert. I will put it online this moment after I finish this video. So I will keep I'll put also the link under this video. Also, you can subscribe if you like the video and you like my researches. This is computer science based research. I thought, like, how can I convert the tables that are generated from maybe descriptives of the research, descriptive of the research, and generate their Likert scale data, because without those Likert scale data, sometimes in universities they ask, okay, maybe in order to find out if that research is someone else's research, they ask you the Likert scale data, not the datas, not the only the document, but also the Likert scale data, which are hard to find. Okay, which are very hard to find. The data like this, that are hard to find, like online, the Likert scale data of your needs. So this system is here to enable you to regenerate Likert scale datas like this, and have it on of your own, so that when the instructor or anyone comes to take a look at your research, finds out that your research exactly with your Likert scale data. So after this video, I hope you understand me. I hope you very understand me. I was announcing about this system, Likert scale random number generator. So I hope you understand me. But also, we have this part of the research that I haven't talked about. That the parts that it have standard deviation and what standard deviations and this one, standard deviation and mean. So what about this part of the research? How can you regenerate the Likert scale data? Okay, we generate the Likert scale data by knowing the count and a percentage, but only the system only utilizes the count. It doesn't utilize the percentage. It utilizes the count. The percentage will generate just as exactly as you want. But we now ask ourselves that how can we generate these descriptives? Okay, this descriptive of mean and standard deviation, generate their data as these ones. Okay, how can we generate? So we have a mean and a standard deviation. Our system has to take a mean, generate a Likert scale data, mean and standard deviation, and generate the Likert scale data. So this is my next task. I think I can do it also. I can do it from mean and standard deviation. We do it from the count, but now we need to do it by mean and standard deviation. And if the data comes as exactly as this, the Likert scale data comes as exactly as the one you are seeing here with a standard deviation, the one you are seeing, so the data are now exactly. So this system will help you to rewrite every research. Okay, I mean, maybe it's not only to rewrite, to get the data of any research in the world. So to get the data in Likert scale of any research in the world. Why do we need the datas? We need the datas because we can come up with another recommendation and other researchers inside the researchers. Okay, a research can be there, but you can come up. You can generate the data like this, regenerate the data like this, and come up with other researches from by using the same data. Okay, so this system is very important. This system is very important, as it generated you with Likert scale datas. Okay, it generated you with Likert scale datas from any research in the world that you read. So you read the research and you generate you read the research while generating its Likert scale datas. So having the Likert scale data will help you also to rewrite other things that the research doesn't have, doesn't also do, maybe tested. Maybe you want to find the validity of those data. Maybe you find the research online and want to find the validity of that research. So you read it, you take the the numbers that you find in this descriptive table and demographics tables, and convert those numbers directly to, yes. Okay, I think we understand each other. So the system will generate Likert scale data from any research, taking its counts. It will generate the Likert scale data. So it's good for other kind of researches. Okay, using maybe someone's demographics and compare it with, let's say you want to do the research about another thing. Okay, about another thing. So you want the demographics of someone else. Okay, you can change the demographics as you want. You can take all the demographics of one street to another, of one company to another, the Likert scale data, and compare it with if what those demographics will do when it is in your research, by randomly assuming someone in this maybe of this gender in this age, randomly assuming someone of this gender in this age. What will he say? What will he do? What will he say? So sometimes you can say it's not realistic when it comes to exactness of, if the person were you, a female, as this one, would you say exactly what that other part of the research would say? So that is the place that is missing. I think that is fixable too. We can fix that part too, and our system of Likert scale random number generator will be the perfect system of creating a Likert scale data around the world. So I'm gonna end up there. Watch out another video, and don't forget to subscribe. I will keep going with this Likert scale random number generator, and you will found out the next video will have it will have a different kind of look, a different kind of functionality added in it, because I want to add more functionality in it, so that you can be trustful with this system of generating Likerts, or you can trust your Likerts. Okay, please subscribe. I will see you in the next one.